have always been a nostalgic person. It's difficult for me to accept that things must eventually come to an end. How do you say goodbye to something that has been so important to you that it changed your life forever? The Dream SMP was what it's called the right thing at the right time. At a time when everything was uncertain, when we needed a distraction from real life, this server and its characters and stories were what many of us relied on for months. Sometimes the best things happen by accident, and the Dream SMP is the best example of it. The server wasn't planned, nor it wasn't meant to be. It suddenly went from a survival world created for and by the Dream Team and their friends to the most well-known server of its time with thousands and thousands of views per stream.
We are just playing survival.
Default survival.
We need to like... Okay, no, don't go... Oh my god. I don't want to be mean, but... this looks disgusting.
The creativity that came out of the server was undeniable. The Dream SMP became a place where so many different content creators could bring their own stories and creativity to life. While some of them already had a large and successful following, many others emerged thanks to the Dream SMP. It's been amazing to see them gain the recognition they deserve while having fun and making new friends. As an audience, it was exciting to have a variety of perspectives to choose from, because each character on the server was living their own story, but at the same time everything was connected. The Dream SMP brought together so many people online, including content creators and fans, who were inspired by each other to create more and more. The community was so engaged that they created many different forms of art, such as fan art, animations, videos, fanfictions, cosplays and much more, making everyone feel like they were part of one of the coolest Minecraft projects ever created. People took simple pixel art characters and made the coolest designs for each of them. The fandom helped to bring to life what was once confined to our imagination. I think that many of us, when imagining the characters from the Dream SMP, visualize them through the designs created by the community rather than their Minecraft skins. This was undoubtedly my favorite thing about the Dream SMP fandom, and I believe that it has been a significant factor in the growth and popularity of the server. The main storyline of the Dream SMP started when Tommy and Tubo joined the server. One day, Dream reluctantly whitelisted Tommy with absolutely no idea that in that moment he was changing the fate of the Dream SMP. It all started as a joke. When Tommy was added, he immediately decided to bring chaos and he was banned on his first day. But eventually, they started to naturally roleplay with each other, just for fun, and like that, the main plotline of the server began to take shape. However, it was when Wilbur's suit joined that the plot of the Dream SMP became actually scripted. Wilbur brought matters of the real-world society into the server, resulting in the founding of a new nation, Lamemberg. And all the rest is history. Aliens were formed, enemies were made, friendships and relationships blossomed. The story was so engaging that it had all of us watching every stream holding our breath, and view numbers reached unprecedented heights. Months passed, and the growth of the Dream SMP was bigger than ever. Many other creators were inspired to launch their own personal projects. The first one that comes to my mind is Carl's Tales of the SMP, which I was a big fan of when I joined the fandom.
Ah, James, it's good to see you again. My old friend, how's the business? How's the wife?
Divorced.
How's the family?
Gone.
James?
It's hard to talk to you.
Bad Boy Halo with his lore saga about the corruption of the egg and the founding of the Eggpire. Wackety and his amazingly produced and incredibly written lore streams in Las Nevadas that kept all of us watching with our eyes glued to the screen. And I also want to mention Foolish, who embellished the server with breathtaking buildings, winning without any doubt the recognition of the best builder of the Dream SMP. But I think that, for all of us, simply watching our favorite content creators running around on the server without doing lore or anything in particular, just having fun and interacting with each other, gave us the company and entertainment that we were looking for, and those memories will never be forgotten. The Dream SMP has somehow changed something in the Minecraft community. The server brought together an extremely large group of people that went beyond the usual niche. There were people who had never watched Minecraft content before and were amazed to see that with a simple pixel game, you have a world full of freedom to create any story you can think of. A place where you could meet your friends who live all around the world. A place that somehow felt like a home. But I think it was inevitable and fair that this story came to an end. And as much as I'm sad that there won't be a season 2, let's be honest, it's probably for the best. So much has changed in the last 2 years. We've been through a lot. Things aren't the way that they used to be, and they never will be. Life is just unfair sometimes. On April 10, 2023, almost exactly 3 years after the Dream SMP was created, the server members logged in one last time with a mission to kill the Ender Dragon together, something that had always been prohibited on the server. They took their time to say goodbye, and it was a very emotional day for all of us who were there watching, no matter which POV you choose. And I believe this was the perfect ending for the Dream SMP. Not a lore stream, just them joining and having fun together exactly as everything started. It was hard for everyone to say goodbye to the Dream SMP.
Goodbye.
It will always be remembered for this curious series of events that brought together so many people around the world, helping to form bonds and friendships. For introducing us to all those passionate people who made us laugh and kept us company when we most needed. For showing us that sometimes it is enough to jump on a Minecraft server with our friends to not feel alone anymore. For inspiring us to be creative and start our own personal projects. I will always consider myself lucky to have been part of this incredible journey as long as so many of you. But eventually, everything comes to an end. Goodbye, Dream SMP.
There's monsters everywhere.
Okay.
I just built a box. I just built a box around myself.
Alright, I'm stocking up on food. I'm coming to say.
You're such an idiot.
Oh my god.
10 stacks? Are you joking?
Why not 10 stacks? Why not 10 stacks?
We are playing on Dreams SMP. I am in the dream team. I'm in.
I have no idea where everyone is. I have no idea what we're doing. So where is their base? Where do I travel to?
We're in the Discord right now.